Tui. Wait. Hello, everyone who's there, if there's anyone. I'm back. Hope you have been having a good day so far. I think my mic is working at least. But yeah, hope you have been having a good day. No, I've just been having a headache for a while, but took an afternoon nap and it's gone now. For now at least. We'll just have to see how it goes. Hey, Snorlaxo, Cryptix. Hey, welcome. Welcome back. Hope you have been doing good so far. Yeah, let me just get things set up a little bit. But yeah, I don't know. Been a little spooky recently to say the least, with like the whole like pandemic slowly ramping back up as well, but well, headache aside, I do feel pretty alright, so all's good, hopefully. Let me just... There we go. Goldfish Maurice, what are you talking about? Welcome back, Frozzy. But yeah, what are you talking about? We haven't even started anything yet. Clearly, I have not forgotten anything yet, right? Hopefully, at least. Pet cat. Sounds like a very efficient day if you even had time to pet the cat as well. I'm gonna give that pussy a good rub once in a while, am I right? Mouse is working fine. Okay. Just doing sounds for the next update right now. Sounds like things are moving pretty smoothly if it's like up to sounds now. Go back from grinding and walk and right into more grinding. Oh, that sounds rough. Unless you mean like grinding to get the mod done. The latest announcement on Twitter. Which one? Which announcement? Content creators? You mean the one on like for the preview of the mod? Yeah, I saw it. The August 1st one. Yeah, I think I might have missed it. Since I was busy at work as well recently. Oh hell yeah, I mean... If you're releasing it on the 8th, I'd love to do it. Like, sure. Because like I realized as well that like next week I'm a little more free. So I could do a review of it. Or I could give it a playthrough as well. Because why not? Let me get in... How would you prefer I get in contact? Do I just like message you guys on the official Twitter? Would that be better? Yeah, this week has been a bit busy because like a lot of basically having to replan my schedule on the fly. When it get to you via Discord when it comes, yeah, sure, that'd be great. Yeah, because like this week has just been quite fucky as well, because like I spent a lot of time trying to prep for Comic Cat next week, so yeah. I mean, I am following the Twitter, I just somehow did not notice that this got announced. No, sure, I would love to do it. I don't know how much coverage you'd actually get for this, but because like not many people come to this channel at least, but hey, sure. It sounds cool enough. No more fasting seal. It's fine, see, the thing is, I've been prepping for the fact that we will not have fasting seals anymore. So for the past like 2 streams, I've been making sure like to not use fasting seals in preparation. See, it's all good. You know, it's like a guy on drugs going cold turkey, you know. Slowly but surely, I've been like reducing my dependency on the thing. See, it's all good. We even managed to clear the boss. Although when it comes out again, I'll probably give it a try again just to see how big the nerf actually hits it with, that hits it will be as well. Because I'm also kind of curious to see like how much it would actually get affected. Although yeah, if it's actually not on Steam though, I'm probably gonna need like a bit of a go by on how to actually install a mod manually. I was consider starting a new save for it. Yeah, sure, you could do that. It would be a good way for me to learn to resuffer through everything again, right? This one should still be on Steam. Ah, okay. I'll create a new save for that then. Sure. The candle you got from Pip. What, this one? Huh. Plus 50% guard duration received with HP of 50%. Oh, that's an interesting one actually. Come to think of it. Yeah, the only thing is like, okay, how easy is it actually to deal with a mod for this game? Like, is it like how easy is it to install? Do I just have to copy paste it and it's just gonna work? If so, I'll probably be able to figure it out, hopefully. Oh yeah, what do I need right now? Because we really only have one more boss left till the next patch, which is like, you can just subscribe as normal. Ah, okay. Well, that sounds easy enough then. You know, even with Monkey Brain activated, I can probably still do it if that's the case. Do I even need any of this stuff though? Or should I just like prep money to deal with the last one here? Don't know how viable the class mod. So it needs to be linked to it. Ah, okay. If that's the case, it should be fine. I guess we do a money run in the meantime, right? What do I have that I can put together with an antiquarian? It's mostly an easy map. Because I don't think I've anyone high level enough to actually like, you know. Or I don't have an antiquarian high level enough to want to bring a high level team, so. Eh? Here. I think you have to be linked to it. Huh, I didn't know that like Steam had functionality like that as well though. That's pretty cool. Anti-damage dealer. Does that actually work? Like I know that she kind of gets some stuff like the this also gives damage, you know, I get that stuff gives damage, but does it actually work that well? I mean, I could give it a try. Yeah, for science. Although I guess I'll need the candle. I might want to get the candle first before I try that, right? If below, yeah, we'll get the candle and then I'll try it. Yeah, the problem is I'll need to get it first. First and foremost. Levantine, what's good against Levantine? Wait, no, not you. Who? Only problems once you've got the link. I bet I can share with any number of people. Yeah, but no one's gonna do that, right? I mean, if you really want to stop people from doing that, I guess it would be possible to like give each individual a unique link as well. But yeah, I don't know. I would like to believe at least that no one would actually try to do that. Well, I mean, if you really want to like curb it, the easiest way would probably be just to give each person an individual link and just see how many people access each link, I suppose. I'll bring right to the devs. Yeah, I mean, like, you see, the thing is, if it's a big company, I can imagine maybe people want to do it, but like, surely at an indie level, no one would actually go that far, right? It's what I would like to believe at least, but you never know of these things, I suppose. Right they have higher blight resistance? I don't remember. Kinda wanna play with this, but let me just increase his skill level while I'm at it. He wasn't on the pit yet. I don't think I did this. Yeah, it's full. I guess I did it last stream. Like, I probably did it at the end of the stream and just left it as is. Oh yeah, which reminds me though. One thing that would be nice would be if, for the camping skills, instead of just having to hover on the guy, you could actually hover on the things he's pulling up here as well, and it actually like selects the camping skill area. I don't know, right now it just feels like the hitbox is so small that like it's kind of easy to miss. But yeah, I don't know. The camping skill itself, because like if you go like this, it's like it feels a lot easier to miss where the camping skill is compared to the rest of the stuff. I don't know, I remember spending quite a long time last stream looking for it as well. So if I had a comment, it would probably be just that, but yeah. On the cookie gacha thing, I have not actually gachaed for the game yet. Like, even for the F2P gacha, I have not actually done it yet. You see, the thing is, with all this talk about gacha, I actually did save up like gacha pulls from a bunch of games, So we could technically just have me pulling gacha on the stream for like quite a while for a bunch of different games if you actually wanted to have like a gacha gambling addiction moment. Because like when I went back to work, right, one big thing is that by virtue of the fact that I'm still a temp staff, not temp staff, but like staff under trial period, there's a limit to how much stuff they would actually be willing to let me do. So like, basically instead of actually doing work, like there's a bit of this period of time in each day where I'm basically just playing mobile games on the PC instead. But it's not fully outfitted. Trinkets, right, trinkets, of course. Hey. Do I want to put her at the front? I feel like doing this and just bring her with the Mei Trink again, but something tells me this isn't gonna work as well, is it? Level 4 skills. For champion difficulty, this might be a bit too risky, wouldn't it? Yeah, let's not take the risk. Let's just do this. I can bring her. Something else instead, like... No, this implies low torch. I don't want to deal with low torch either. Well, I don't think it'll be enough to do a full long stream, but as a result of me being a bit more free doing work, in the middle of actually like testing the application, I basically like use the virtualization software they provided to like play other mobile games as well, while doing like the test for the one that I'm working on mid-work stream. If my work was actually a lot more, what do you call it? If during work there were actually fewer people around me and I wouldn't sound as much of a crazy person talking during work, I would maybe consider doing that just because. It was certainly a lot easier to do that back then when I was working from home. But yeah, it got a little tougher to do when I started work like proper again. This can be dancing team around Vestal and Jester. I could. Yeah, why not? Why not? Well, we can just meme with it. Maybe this would work, right? Who knows? The only thing is, I worry about accidentally getting the Vestal killed. Because one thing I realized with the funny like Mei like second space Jester is the fact that the Jester, not Jester, second space Vestal is that the Vestal kind of has a actual real chance to die, which I don't really like. Just only moves my wife. Gnarly. Good point. Yeah, just giving her the thing itself would be kind of hard. You know what? We'll just bring her. Like, there is a very real chance that I might die on champion difficulty, right? If I bring like an under-equipped Vestal. Like, everyone else can be like under-equipped and it'll probably like still be not too bad. But at the very least, we want the Jester to, the Vestal to be properly equipped so that she doesn't die. So let's just do this. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 3. I have no money though. I guess I could just do this. But yeah, you know, if they actually let me work from home, I would be glad to, you know, stream doing work. But unfortunately, Japan being Japan, it's like, especially with how traditional the company I'm working in is, it's a bit tough to get them to even be receptive to something like that, you know? Also, if someone died, we're gonna F for future. No one's gonna die. What are you talking about? It's all gonna be fine, clearly. Duck step? I don't actually have proper skills for him to work in this slot, is the problem as well. My boss gave me that day as remote work because he knew we had released it that day. Ah, that's so... what the fuck? Wait, they actually gave you a day off of work to deal with the mod. Ah, that's so... oh, that's actually friendly. It's great that he's actually that, like, understanding of it though. It's like in Japan, the whole thing is just like fucking shit when it comes to like understanding that your employees have a life outside of work. So I guess that you work for Amazon. Well, I guess they sound like a modern enough company to be willing to accept that their workers have lives outside of their work. Dating sim for... yeah, I saw the dating sim. I think it was hooked for you or something, right? That felt like that felt a lot like a KFC meme, you know. To be honest, I'm surprised it didn't release on like Valentine's Day or April Fools, because that looked completely like a meme, like those are. But yeah, it's like Amazon. I feel like Amazon is a company I could more believe would actually do something like that, wouldn't they? Meanwhile, it's like in Japan, even game companies are still quite behind when it comes to things like this. It's actually from April Fools. Oh, so they re-released it. Okay, that's good to know. So no wonder. Okay, it actually looked like it would have been an April Fool's thing. I was just surprised that it only released now. Right, the problem was his skills, right? I could just not bring the Jester, I suppose. Because clearly his skill set is not gonna work. And I don't have the money to up his skills, so... fuck it. Fuck it. When in doubt, bring the Highwayman. Because yeah, it's a meme. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, it does look like a meme, but I just think it's a thing. Well, fair enough. I mean, it does look... it definitely has to be a meme, right? If they made that with any level of seriousness in their hearts... I don't know what to say, like... Clearly someone would have to be very, very detached from reality to think that they could actually make that into like a serious dating sim. But yeah, it's like even in my previous company that I worked with as well, it's like in Japan, even if you work for a game company, like most of them are quite against their employees doing anything like social media related. Like, I think in the previous company I worked with as well, it's like, it was stated in the contract that like if you had anything that you were doing on social media, you needed to stop it when you enter the company. Like, there was a YouTuber who joined the company, and he was forced to just like stop uploading to his channel while he was with the company. The Skrunkly. Wait, is that an actual thing? A dating sim for DD sounds like it would be pretty... To be honest, I'm surprised no one has already done that yet, to be honest. Like a dating sim where you play as Dismas or Renault And like the other guy is one of your other like, what do you call it, yaoi partners in the thing. Swine flash press one. Okay. No, we haven't at you yet. Although it does sound like something you would do. I mean, it does, right? Which reminds me, I wanted to ask as well, like, I was looking through mods for, like, the other run as well that I'm doing leisurely sometimes. Like, I have to say, wait, why does it feel like every other meme mod out there has been made by you as well? Corsican kill, whoa, welcome back. We're naughty mods. No, we can't. You see, the thing is, as much as we all probably want, like, naughty mods, I don't want to get banned for having, like, anime tits in Darkest Dungeon on screen, you know? I already get enough of a heart attack from other games in terms of that, so it's like, it's... No. No naughty mods. I mean, they clearly do exist, but... You see, that's the thing, we are all probably big hentais, but the thing is that Twitch doesn't allow us to express our hentai-ness on Twitch. The land dweller needs to be looking at least some booba. Yeah, with eyes that perk up that much, you would have to expect that she would definitely be looking at some booba or another. At least get the Omen Seeker, the what now? Which is very ironic considering hot top streamers. Wait, that's the thing? How the rest? It's 22? It is 22, what the fuck is that? Holy shit. That's a quarter of his HP per turn, or at least a fifth thereabout. Holy shit. Omen Seeker's a modded class. Oh, wait, why does she look familiar? She looks very familiar. Oh, that's very big plot, yeah. Holy shit, that is very big plot, yeah. Well, at least this doesn't look bannable, right? But yeah, I don't know why. I feel like I've seen that art somewhere. Why does this look so familiar? Why does Heidi have a fridge? Yeah, exactly. No, you see, the thing is, why does she have a fridge? Like, yeah, it's like they say, why wouldn't she have a fridge? You see, the fridge is very important because, like, you know, when you go into the dungeon, right? Things don't tend to not go well. You have to deal with the problem of having too much food or too little food, right? So one good thing about the having the fridge is that it enables you to, you know, preserve your food in the dungeon better. And if you think about it, rather than hitting the guy with a halberd, if you drop a fridge on the guy, right, you would probably do more damage to him overall. You know, you hit the guy with a halberd, you maim him for a day. You drop a fridge on him, you break his back for an eternity. She's made by Smurfo, who has a lot more booba than just Omen Seeker. Oh no. She looks familiar because the same person who drew Omen Seeker is art lead for BR. Ah, okay. Yeah. Yeah, the aesthetic looked extremely familiar. Well, at least that explains a lot. No electricity, no sharp edges. Wait, not distributed properly for brown attacks. For wooden lock. Yeah, but you know, we can all have our dreams, right? You know, maybe it's a fridge that isn't powered off electricity, it's powered off a hamster on a wheel. You know, funny law things. Spurfo. I feel like I've heard that name multiple times as well. Helen has a wooden lock. Oh. Wait, what? Are we, is the law for the game getting rewritten again? Did we all assume her gender all this while? Vessel book change to medkit supply. Book change? You mean this? I mean this already cures blight and bleed, so I'm quite fine with it, to be honest. Like just the skill of being able to cure like blight and bleed sounds very spicy. Unless you mean like replace this with just a first aid kit. In which case that actually would work. You see, first battle in and we're completely fine, right? Like nothing completely horrible happened. We don't have a antiquarian either, so I don't really have to worry about like forgetting to use the antiquarian to interact with curios for now. Wait, yes. Oh no. No, clearly the run is over. Yeah, clearly the run is already over. Bag of ice. Yeah, just give her a bag of ice. It'll probably hit harder than her mace, right? She'll just swing that bag of ice like a mace instead. Like a flail rather. Hit them and it'll be fine. What? No, the run is going fine, see? No one's dead yet. Everything is great. We may have brought a bit too much anti-venom, but that's fine as well, right? Better in than out, as Shrek always says. Oh, was that the line? I don't remember. Oh, come on. No, look, see. Oh, no one's dead. We have torch. That's the most important thing. See, the torch is up, which means that we won't get the giant man coming after us. You know, Daddy Big Arms isn't coming after us all just yet. Yeah, if anything, I feel like I might have oversupplied this, like you said. Especially with the anti-venom. This... Can you shovel a kit for supplies? The archaeology kit is usable for curios, which is why I brought some, cause like I think like most of the curios here, or at least about 50% of them, it feels like more than 50% would be able to make use of it. So I brought that. Yeah, it's great, isn't it? It's just plus to dodge with no downside. Well, although I guess the removal of actually being able to get gold as a plus for having low light kind of makes it more worth keeping it bright. Usually, only sometimes you bring catacombs are food, torch, kits, shovels, bandages, and oils. Wait, oils? You mean the holding oils? Light has a minus, less loot. Yeah, they changed. Yeah, usually it does, but they changed it a bit for this one at least. Remember, holding oil is not good for you. Well, I'm sure you could find ways to use it in a way that's a bit more fun, right? It may not be the intended use of the oil, but I'm sure you could find ways to have fun with it. It might have just been a misclick on the cap. Who knows? What's that Chatler Chatlinsky? All of the guys in this game are chats. What are you talking about? I mean, in this mod at least. You know, even some of the ladies in this are arguably chats as well. Chadettes, if you will. What not to use on your what? Oh, PD got ages. It's this thing, I think. Yeah, on monster kill and gain 1 block with a 75% chance. Yeah, so she's the Chadette. You know, arguably most enemies in this game are one or the other. Maybe she's some badass. Well, those some are correct. Like she really does look pretty big. Like, I mean, like, this armor already does make her look like a badass. Although it makes it kind of hard to tell that there's a lady in there. Because her voice lines aren't very, like, telling of it either, I guess. It's considered a weak baby piss boy. It's more chat than me. Wait, the Harrier is supposed to be less chat? You sure about that? He certainly doesn't look any less chat than the rest of them do. Like, I don't know, Chief. They all look pretty chat to me. Her crit laugh makes it more clear. Ah, that's true. It's great though how buff all of them look. You know, clearly the entire faction is just like daddy material. See, if you wanted to make a dating sim, this mod would be the perfect thing for it if you think about it.
We press on. There is much to do.
His muscle envy compared to his sister cousins. Well, to be fair, you might be wrong to something there. He does feel a bit less tough than the rest of them do. Yeah, I'm just checking who to use it on. Don't worry, we used a lot. See, I'm remembering things. But yeah, see, if you wanted to make a Darkest Dungeon like dating sim, you know, before that you could very well just make a Black Reliquary one, right? I'm sure that would be good for marketing as well. I mean, like, everybody in this is such a chat that you could probably just make a visual novel for this. You know, it'll work just fine. Deep Chancery an hour. Yeah, see, it will all work out. Like, everyone's such a giga chat in this that, like, I'm sure everybody has a waifu or another, right? Do I want the rock? I don't feel like I don't want the rock. Yeah, we just leave it. Oh, I could have ditched. I could have ditched the anti-venom. Fuck. That's a bit of a waste. Warhawk is tomboy. Steel Puff is Cinderella. Oh yeah, see? It'll all work out. You really got that rock. Yeah, but it feels like it'll be a bit more value for money than keeping the anti-venom, which will almost get no use from here. Yeah, and then the Enchantress will be the MILF teacher of the class, right? You see, it'll all work out. What's the last in that role? Who, her? You mean him? Chakram guy. Best waifu, I mean husbando. Yeah, it has been confirmed that they are trapped. Although, you know, maybe just a little, I wouldn't mind that. I mean, what? Ah, it's fine, right? See, they look fine. Not making me feel gay at all. Don't you wish you could bang a cute looking trap as well? I mean, what? Maybe I should have changed out her skill also. It's a bit off the way with the current arrangement. 170 crit with a lot of stress. How about no? No, please? I'm surprised she's actually taking this much stress though, considering the fact that, like, it doesn't feel like there's anything here that can cause that much stress for her. Breakthrough would be a good meme here. Yeah, I forgot that I swapped out the breakthrough for bleed out for the Enchantress battle, and I just left it as is, thinking that no, maybe I will get used for bleed out. But then I realized that, like, if I'm gonna dance the Highwayman around, I probably wouldn't get a chance to use it. Basically, the entire idea of like when in doubt, bring the Highwayman didn't work out. Finale? The only finale that is us finaleing in the trap, if you know what I mean. Yeah, apparently the dot works with the trinkets ages, which was quite surprising. Like when they first explained it to me as well, I was kind of surprised because like I was not expecting that you could actually track dot damage to who actually made the final blow. TOS? What TOS? 'Tis a lawless world we live in. Yeah. Like Snorlax sort of explained that to me on the previous stream. It's just that I was actually quite surprised that like they can actually register. The game actually has the ability to keep track of like. Wait, was that a thing? Would it be better if I changed it from finish him to finish in him? Since like gay pride is a thing now. Try use the arc kit. Using it would that give me anything? Oh, for the chest. Can I? I think that makes it worse. Oh no. Okay. Can I use it on the chest? Maybe. Wait, before we use it, let me just camp. Wait, no, we can just do it here. Like this? Finish him by finishing in him. Ah, yes. See, maybe that would be less likely to get picked up by the Twitch bots, right? The bots will be just as confused as we are. Wait, how much more is there to this? 1, 2. 2 battles at most. Yeah, let's just camp here. I kind of feel like I don't want her going insane all just yet. Stealth? Not that. This would be good. Yeah, exactly. It's like it works both ways. They'll just be so confused. They wouldn't know what to do. Plus 33% healing received. Yeah, sure. Swap Hellion. Right, this, right? Oh, I can only do it after the camp. Okay, I need to remember to do it after the camp. You know, I think that like, you know, usually there's a lot of stuff I always forget to begin with, but like, I feel like the Hellion skill is probably the thing I would, like swapping skills is the thing I'm most likely to forget most of the time. Like me forgetting stuff is already the norm, but like skills in particular are like I feel like sometimes I'll be like, you know what, I think I really need to swap the skill now. 10 battles later I'll still be using the same skill set and I'll just be like, ah yeah, I really should have swapped this, huh?
Secure it and march on. We still have much to do.
What to ditch? No, I ditched. Ditch money? Ditch key? I feel like we don't need that many more keys, right? No, the anti-venom, right? A name for that disease. Disease? What disease? I don't know what you're talking about. Clearly there's no disease going on here. Alright, we're all innocent in this. Just in case that be SR. That's true. Might be safer to keep it this way. Alzheimer's or something like that. Bro, I'm not that... No! I'm not that old, okay? No, not yet. I may be old, but I'm not that old. Well, I mean, I'm not even that old to begin with. No! Uncle, I'm not that old! No, I'm not a boomer. No. Okay. Millennials might count as both. But... Okay, no. Okay, we need to have a sit down here, okay? Millennials might be in a position where they count as both boomers and zoomers, but... No, I'm not a boomer, alright? No. Would a boomer be as into traps as I am? I don't think so. I mean, wait, no, I'm not into traps. What the fuck am I talking about? Did she just reach up? She just reached 100. Like, I don't... Does she... I get the feeling she has a quirk that's causing this, isn't it? It's only 10%. Why is it... Why is she getting that much stress? Yeah, classic Darkest Dungeon, innit? You just pulse stress skills on one guy till they go crazy. Why not? Is this Infidave? I hope it isn't. Okay, it's not. Rock Shell's single target is 20 stress. Yeah, it really just feels like a lot of RNG in it. No skill issues. No. Yeah, it is literally DD where they focus stress heroes. Yeah, I heard about that. Like, I don't know how the actual code works for it, but like, from what I read previously before as well, it's like I heard that like some enemies, especially those that like deal stress related skills, are intentionally coded to like prioritize like stress characters first. Well, at the very least, that is a nice touch, I guess, although it does feel quite unfair as well. Targeting is on per skill basis. Huh. And if none are stressed, you get a healer first. Wait, is that really a thing? Wait, is that actually a thing? Like, if it is, that's actually fucked. Like, come on. Bruh. Healer thing, no, okay. It spoke to me. For a second, I thought they really actually would do that. Like,
Your strength is tested.
97 on the time. Yeah, I find that happening a lot to me as well, which is why I'm like, yeah, I would totally believe if you said like it was an actual thing. Do I just... Huh. Almost F. Yeah, it's a good thing that was the last turn. That was a bit too spicy for my taste. Your healers get targeted more since they don't really have stress heal by crits, kills slash crits. That makes sense. Like, yeah, by sure, like, but just purely by how the gameplay mechanics work, they just have a higher probability to be the one that will get targeted as a result. Let's go get Art Kit. I could... Yeah, sure. If no one stresses not, you don't even got stress to deal with in the first place. Yeah, if only it was that easy, huh? Yeah. Heirlooms, why not? Though yeah, I can see. Yeah, I can see what you mean. Like, it by virtue of the fact that like if all characters get targeted equally at the start of the game, the healer who just doesn't get as much opportunities to heal their own stress innately would just end up being the one with the highest stress and thus gets targeted more. This is quite annoying though. I guess I really do need to like just get more ways to keep her safe. Maybe I should have saved the thing for this.
The previous owner will not mind.
Just fuck it, it's just 4 food. Do you think more simp after Soundfall? Yeah, sure, why not? Probably would. Unless you really want to see me roll a gacha that much, then I could probably like take like 30 minutes to roll like gachas from a bunch of games just to haha funny meme it.
Be more careful.
Like as a result of having a bit of free time during my downtime at work, I've just been like replaying a bunch of old gacha games I used to play in the past, which probably isn't the best way to be spending my time, but
More than our enemies.
it's a thing that happens. Alright, bandages don't work on this. Okay, just ignore. Some Necropara gameplay. You see, the thing is, we could technically like Nekopara, but the only problem with playing Nekopara on Twitch is that it's probably gonna be Nekopara without any scenes in it, right? Like it's gonna be Nekopara, but all the best scenes in Nekopara aren't in the game. Because we'd have to play the all ages version on here. You know, it's like there was a time in the past where I actually considered like, you know, maybe I could just like play a bunch of weird visual novels, right? Or like, you know those like adult games like runs where you kind of have gameplay in the game. Aside from all the banging, I thought I could just play something like that. While trying my best to play to like avoid the adult scenes, you know. It'll basically end up being like a game of hot potato or chicken, where I need to remember where every single loot scene is, and we'll play through the game like it's a normal game with me avoiding those scenes. And the game ends with me like basically getting banned. And that's how you know I failed. Like I thought that would be a funny meme to do, but after the whole thing with AU Senki, now I'm just like, yeah, maybe not. Maybe that's not the brightest idea. Like there's a part of me that's now slightly like fucking suffering from PTSD. What happens if you give the wrong currency to the store? Can I? Because I don't have a separate like, oh, you mean like give gold to it? I don't know actually, we could try that. 4 Elements Trainer, I don't think I played that one, if anything. Is that, what is that even? If no one reports the stream, no ban. Yeah, clearly. You know, it's like how you can kind of find like nude mods for the Atelier games on YouTube, right? Like, you know, people are uploading those to YouTube and it just exists there without any problems. Clearly it's like, it really lends like more credence to that point, you know? If you give the wrong, just call Golem. Take care of your party. How about no? I don't want to die all too soon. Thank you very much. No. Peaceful.
Keep each other safe by the fire.
Ah yes, of course. Let's go to Nexus mods and click on adult. Yeah, we not for this game. I'm still a little too overwhelmed with PTSD after the AU Senki streams.
Against the light, our foes will
Although to be fair, that one is just because like I don't know where all the scenes are, so it's kind of harder for me to like avoid them. Hopefully no F. Hopefully no F here. It's kind of hard to tell, but we should be near the end, right? 90% of rooms. This is we had 2 camps. 2 camps means 1 cam in the original game. 1 cam means this is a medium. Medium means I can avoid 2 rooms. Oh, by the way, I forgot about PC. I'm getting a new one. Yeah, of course. What was I thinking? Clearly, I just need to play enough adult games to get myself desensitized to it, right? As if I don't play enough of them at work. Like I don't know. Recently, work has been interesting for me just by virtue of the fact that like there are a lot of adult game companies in Japan that are trying to do what at work now. Research. You know, research clearly. Well, although it's partly just because it's semi-related to my work now. Like I moved into a semi-consulting-ish position as an assistant director in another company, where basically like what we do is like try to help these Japanese adult game companies that kind of want to like go global to make games that have a bit more gameplay so they can globalize even without the adult game content in it. So basically to diversify their games to be more like an AU Senki or runs rather than to just be a full like porn game. It's fun. Although it means seeing a lot of loots at work as well, I guess. Which is why like sometimes with like, especially with the AU Senki streams, if I sound like my reaction is very stifled when I see like adult content, it's just because that like my brain takes a while to process that, yeah, I'm not supposed to be looking at this right now. Because like my brain is just a bit too used to seeing it at work as well. Because like, even though it's not part of my work, you know, any game is made better with adult content, yeah, but see, that's the thing. Adult content makes it better, but now what they want to do is to,
Our injuries will mount.
on top of having adult content, to make an actual game instead of just being
An obstacle.
you know, instead of being a Nekopara, they kind of want to be a Rance or a Venus Blood, you know. Or if possible, they want to kind of make a game that can stand as a game, and then have loots on top of it in a separate, like, censored patch. Uncensored patch, rather. You know, and by that I mean a proper censored patch, not like AU Senki with, like, Booba appearing in the child-friendly version of the game. Dead or Alive Beach Volley. Oh wait, wasn't there was a gacha game for that, wasn't there? What was it? Peach Vacation or something? Like I knew people who used to work on that in the I think it's on Steam as well. I can't remember what was it called. Was it Venus Vacation? Like the one where it's like it's like a more of a kink game. This item is currently unavailable in your region. Wait, what's my region? Oh, I can't actually look at this on what the fuck? I can't see it on Steam? Huh. Extreme Venus. Yeah, apparently I can't look at it on Steam. Like, it's banned in my country. Have you seen this Steam game called Multi Blood? Yeah, I have seen Multi Blood. Multi Blood is actually a pretty decent fighting game, if you mean the fighting game ones. It's gonna Kickstarter for some Venus Blood game translation. I feel like they have been like kickstarting all of their game translations recently, if anything. Like, I don't know why, but I think like even the last like Venus Blood game was also like translated through a Kickstarter, wasn't it? I mean the character. Have you seen it? Yeah? What about the character do you mean? Like I know Multi Blood, but more because of the fighting game. So I think I know what the characters look like. Yeah. But yeah. What? Yeah. It's basically by the FGO creators, right? What is on Twitter? Nothing particular in your mind? No. That's not gonna lead me to gacha. You see, the thing is, right, even when it came to Fate IP, right, like, the characters I like the most in like the entirety of the Fate universe, right, are all drawn by Wadako, so I'm pretty safe, to be honest. Because I look at Multi Blood and I'm just reminded that, yeah, the original artist of Fate really has burned out pretty hard, hasn't he? Like, I look at that, then I look at like FGO, and I'm just like, yeah, he burned out pretty hard. He just can't be bothered anymore.
Wars consist of a great many battles. Continue.
Do I eat the food? I feel like I should just eat the food, but just take this and this. But yeah, Venus Blood, I think that might be just because Venus Blood got a new game that was like, it released in Japan in January, I believe, so it probably has not been translated yet. And then like, I could push one more room. It has not gotten translated yet, the new Venus Blood game, so maybe they're just trying to push to get it translated as well in the most budget-friendly way possible. Fighting games where you can look at the chicks' legs and ass. Well, that's gonna be tough, isn't it? Like, it feels like you can only really do that in like Soul Calibur and Tekken. Maybe, like I mean, you could do it in like Guilty Gear as well. Actually, come to think of it, yeah. Reclaim Frostpunk in EGS. I don't have to, cause I already do own for Frostpunk. Like, I bought Frostpunk when it first came out, just because like I played This War of Mine. That game was pretty good, and I was like, yeah, You know what? I'll just support them and buy it on Steam the moment it releases. Guilty Gear has more great guys than girls. You have a point there. You don't mean Potemkin? Clearly he is the biggest alpha male in the game, right? I mean, look at Potemkin. Like, who wouldn't want some of that thick boy chat, man? I think they got the second game. Wait, isn't Frostpunk the second game? Like, their first game was this War of Mine, right? And then Frostpunk is the second one, unless you mean the DLC for Frostpunk. Like, where there's no longer any snow. Second series. Oh, wait, you mean they made another? Oh, this is fucked. I have no one to hit. Wait, what? Oh, one battle. They made a second series. I don't think I've seen that one yet. They made the second Frostpunk? Oh, there is a Frostpunk 2. What the fuck? No, I have not gotten that on EGS. Oh, I'm surprised they already made a second one, to be honest. Like, last I remember they were still releasing like DLCs for the first game, so if anything I'm just surprised that they've already started work on a second one. Well, I guess this would be a better way to go about it than to just constantly like make DLCs anyway. They made a pretty good finisher DLC for one. Prelude to the Freeze. Oh, I played Prelude to the Freeze. That was the last one, huh?
Do not fall.
Ah, okay. Uh-oh. He's not gonna die, is he? Cool down, of course. Yeah, that was like the one map where you actually didn't have to deal with the snow, right? I remember that one. Like, that was a pretty nice way to cap it off with like a prelude to the game. Like personally, I think I enjoyed that mod. I mean that DLC more so than the base game itself, if anything. How do I do this? Just hit this one? That would be a good time to have the anti-venom. Oh yeah. If only I had the anti-venom now. Well, I mean, at least it won't hurt me too bad, but this is still quite scary. Skullgirl's nice. Oh yeah, Skullgirls, right. Yeah, that one would have a lot of, well, thickums in the game itself. Oh, that's so nostalgic. I haven't heard anyone mention Skullgirls in years. Like, you know, back in the day when I was very, very young, I wanted to play Skullgirls, but like as a kid, you know, I couldn't like get a hold of mommy's credit card to buy the game, and it was kind of hard to like tell mom like, Mom, I want that ladies punching each other game. So I never got to play it. Could hit cops for heal. Oh, I should have hit the cops, yeah. And they release on Steam. Yeah, I think when it releases on Steam, I'll probably buy it for 10, 17. Oi, no! Oi! Oh, okay. I don't like that. Holy shit, what the fuck? Hello? 4% chance, by the way. Yeah, when it releases on Steam, I'll probably buy it. Although I don't know if I want to get it on EGS now, just to like try the game. And then decide whether to buy it. Or to just leave it as a surprise and buy it when it comes out. Because like right now, the game as is, like there isn't too much it feels like to go off to decide if it's a good game or not. She doesn't want the heals. She just decided, nope. Heals? What's that? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wait, she can't heal herself to get rid of it now, right? Like... Well, at least there's that. A bit too late. A bit too late, but at least we're done. Is there even anything else I could want to get? Scoundrel's discount right now. Yeah, but I don't know if I want to get it now. Like, back when it was hyped, it feels like it would have been great to get it, but like to get a fighting game and like have no one to play it with feels a bit eh. I mean, it would be nice just to look at the waifus, but well, there is the thing that looks like a second game. Should I just get like second encore instead? Is that just the first game but with more stuff? Main stage game at Evo 2022. Wait, it's still 2022 Evo? Oh, what the fuck? Okay, maybe I will get it then. Uh-oh. Yeah, maybe that wasn't the smartest of ideas. Okay, let's go back. And the mobile one is gacha. Wait, is there actually a gacha Skullgirls game? It's a 2D fighting game with... It's a 2D fighting game as well. Does it have gacha? Earth battles, relic. I see a store button. I see a relic button. That sounds like it's gonna be a gacha game. But it's a fighting game, right? So clearly the odds that it would actually be a gacha fighting game would have to be pretty low. Right?
To return here after so long.
Character relics are available during the
It's
content.
difficult to describe exactly what this land means to me.
There are relics? Oh, I see loot boxes. Okay, how about no? How about no? I see loot boxes. I am done. How about no? No. Gacha plus fighting game. How about no? How is that even gonna work though? It really feels like there wouldn't be too much to roll for, would there? Is there any trinket? Nope. Nope. No trinket. Yeah, but like, if it's pay to win, no one's actually gonna be playing it, right? Like, a fighting game that isn't skill-based, like, that's basically everything that goes against, like, everything the community will actually stand for, right? Like, the whole reason people play fighting games is because they want to sort people who are less skilled than them in the game, right? But being able to use your wallet will basically imply that the game is, like, less skill-based in a sense. Oh, long feels a bit short. I guess we could do a short one. Basically build up money so that I can like build a team to deal with the matron. Yeah, because luck is clearly a skill, right? Clearly. How much stress does he have? Give me a second. 50. Yeah, this should definitely heal 50 by now, right? No, this heals 70. This should heal 60? Yeah, increases recovery twice, so this should be at 60. Put him there. Oh, but speaking of skill-based, like luck, you know, if we actually do a gacha stream, right, I could actually like do one about shiny colors. Now that would be a game where like luck being a skill is truly necessary as a gacha game. Although that was one gacha game that I actually quite liked back then. Because I don't think I've seen a gacha game that actually puts as much emphasis into like character stories as that game did. Like, you know, like most gacha games are basically just like, oh yeah, we're gonna have 100 waifus and everybody's gonna have their own individual special waifu. You know, and that's gonna be the game. But the one thing that game did that I kinda liked was that, like, they actually just focus on a small pool of characters and just like spend a huge part of the budget just like writing character development stories for them. So instead of having a bunch of characters where development does not matter, because like basically character side stories are just like, haha, funny Mei Mei. Oh look, it's waifu being cute. It's actually like, oh no, each character you pull, each version of a character you pull basically has a chronology and overall story of the character's like personality changing and building over time. Which I'm getting distracted. Where am I actually going? Here. Okay. Here I can bring the Jester, right? I can do like this, right? And just have him bleed them on the second slot. He doesn't need that. It doesn't need torch because it's Monin. Melee damage. Actually, come to think of it, what does his repulse do? Does it actually finale plus 5%? If it was actually more than 5%, maybe I would actually want to use this. Like finale plus 5%, it's nice, but at the same time, it's like, Do I really want it? I feel like I should want it more. Maybe him. And him? 5% more than enough. I mean 5%, it depends on how many times you can trigger it per turn, I guess. But the thing is, you don't want him taking enough hits to be able to trigger it as well, right? Because I guess it depends on what you have that's causing the repulse. Because this thing requires you to get hit in order to repulse. Which I feel like he's gonna take 4 hits and die. So it's like getting hit and then repulsing is a bit... Yeah, it's kind of dodgy, which is why it's like... If the repulse is just like passively there and triggers even when he doesn't get hit, and there's a lot of enemies, you might be right, it might actually be pretty good. But it feels like in this specific case of like... I could try getting him instead. Yeah, sure. Oh. The only thing I'm just worried about is whether or not we will have enough damage. Because I don't know how much damage a DPS anti-Quarian is gonna do, because like this is funny, but like I don't know how much this funny is actually gonna work out. So you know what, we'll meet halfway. I'll put a Crusader because it's still tanky. Instead, yeah, we'll do this because like at least with the Crusader he's still tanky. And where the fuck's that bounty hunter? Don't forget get dust. Yeah, but I can't bring dust along, right? I have to get Dusk in the battle in order to have dust, right? I think? Yeah, okay. So I just need to remember to actually pick up the dust if they drop it. Maybe cattle the best place to try it. Yeah, let me just... Do I want him? I feel like I haven't used him ever since the first... Like, I feel like I've only ever used the Abomination once. And then I was like, yeah, I'm done. Like, there's just a part of me that's just like, I don't want to use the Abomination. But at the same time, I don't want to ditch him as well. I mean, I could do the Kata, but this one's a pain and this one's long. I guess we'll actually need less stuff for the Kata, so we can do the... but this is the shortest one, which is why I wanted to try it here, because like, we still get one... like... what do you call it? What's the thing called again? We still get one campfire, firewood. So it feels like the best place to give it a try at, but... Is it Ember Dust Kuro there? Kuro where? The desert. Ember Dust Curial. I think so. But either way, the thing she needs to get the effect is kind of hard to get from the Ember Dust anyway. With the grinder, she'll just get it on kill. So it's like, we just gotta make sure she gets a kill somewhere along the way and we should be fine. Speaking of which, if you're gonna try something stupid like this, we might as well just buff her as well. Like, we just... Where is she? Alright, I can just do this. And she'll appear at the top. Anti-carry. Anti-carrian? Anti-carrian? Up there. This reduces the stress. Anti-carrian. Yeah. Clearly. She'll carry us to victory, hopefully. Either that or to a very painful death, but I guess we'll have to see to believe. Yeah, this still gives us, like, even the short... Like, one thing I really like about this mod, right, is just that even the short dungeons actually gives you 1 firewood. You know, I don't need torches. Do I need anti-venom? Probably not for the morning, right? I'll bring 1. And 1 key. And 1 kit. Oh no, we already have 1 kit. Maybe 2 torches. I feel like there might be something we might need the torches for. Like somewhere along the way, we will probably see something that'll be like, no, you need torches. If not, you're gonna die fucking horribly.
Work swiftly, lest the sun prove to be our greatest.
Is Baldur's Gate more complex than Divinity? That depends on what you mean by complex. If you have played any of the Dungeons and Dragons, Baldur's Gate is more like not Darkest Dungeon, more like Dungeons and Dragons. So it's a bit more complicated to explain the ruling than Divinity. But I guess it depends on how they're gonna represent it in the game itself, cause like if they do a good job of representing the systems in a way that makes it more actiony, it might be about as... It'll just probably be slightly more confusing than Divinity. Just slightly. It depends on how good of a job they do at translating the mechanics. Or rather the systems of Dungeons and Dragons over, cause like when I look at the game and like how they explain a lot of the stuff, they're basically telling us like, yeah, there's a lot of dice rolls in it. It's gonna be a lot like it's a lot like Dungeons and Dragons in that sense. And as a result of things like the Bard class, things will be a bit more confusing than Divinity. Because you have a lot more variety in the class and class systems. But I suppose if you're just gonna play a Barbarian, it should be about easy enough to understand. My guess is that in terms of the game itself, it's probably gonna be not too confusing. Just play Human Fighter. What the fuck is Human Fighter? What's that? Wait, Human Fighter? Is that like going outside onto the road and punching someone? Oh, Human Fighter. Oh, you mean to play as a human fighter. Yeah. You just play as a human fighter. It's probably the easiest thing you could do, right? Yeah. It's playing as a human fighter. Yeah, my brain was lagging. I thought you were talking about a game called Human Fighter. I was like... Yeah, it's probably the easiest thing you could probably do, right? Like, it's like playing as generic guy A. Wait, why did I do that? She's not even gonna hit since it's the... Why did I do that? It's the fucking prep round. I forgot about it. And there goes his turn. But yeah, you can play as, you know, Guy A, Mr. John Smith, the human fighter. You know, probably not too confusing. I don't know, like for me, the main reason why, like, them making a Baldur's Gate 3 is kind of interesting is just because of the fact that the Bard is in it. You know, I like the Bard. You know, depending on the friends you play with, it's like the Bard is the most funny meme to do. It's making more enemies respect the prep round, to be honest. Well, if the enemies actually start to like recognize that there's a prep round as well, that would be great. Cause like now it feels like a lot of enemies are either hitting too hard during the prep round, or they're just ignoring it and wasting their turn, which then makes the battles like either too hard or too easy, depending on the situation. So if that's actually gonna be fixed, it sounds kind of scary, but that would probably be interesting to see as well. Oh yeah, but if they're gonna like change up the AI, it'll probably work. If Human Fighter was a game title. Yeah, but that's the thing, you see, Human Fighter sounds like it will make for a funny meme game, which is why I was thinking like, was that a meme game or something? That was where my brain instantly went to. Like, it has to be a meme, right? Uh-oh. It doesn't work out that well. Huh.
Once the blood flows,
It's just leeching shit up to RNG, which is bad. Yeah, fair enough. Especially since some of the enemies do actually have quite a... Yeah, but we'll try to get a kill for the anti, don't worry. It's just a bit difficult trying to like time it for her because her damage is kind of low. Like 7 to 11, like, oh, 7, 11. It's a store more. What, like, yeah, it's like, she's not gonna kill anything with this damage, like. We need to somehow get the enemy to the point where she can kill it. And just leave them there so she can intentionally kill it. Let's crit with 1%, yeah, easy. This is a plan that's sure to succeed. Succeed. 160%. 29 to 50. 29% chance to crit. Yeah, sure. Look at it. Get to proc by using her blight. Wait, that works? Oh, I didn't think of that. Yeah, that might be the easiest way to do it, now that you mention it. 5, 4, 4. Because like doing this just to like try to use her as a DPS is kind of not working out too well, to say the least. Brother! Anarchy! Wait, what's that speed? 7, 4, -1, -1. Wait, so how are you gonna... What kind of change are you planning though, if you're planning to make them respected more? So like what, even the dumber enemies are gonna make proper use of the prep round now? Oh god, that's a lot of HP loss. And just 2 of this in a row. It's only when NT got killed, I got it pop up, but you got anything in your inventory. Yeah, the NT has... I know, right? Like 7 speed, by the way. 7 speed. Okay, I need to remember to use the antiquarian. Where's my... I need my sticky note. I need my sticky note. Right here. There we go. Yeah, great roll. Oh wait, I was supposed to... I forgot to use the band. Instinctively right-list clicked on it and I was like, oh wait, no. I needed the bandage for that. So enemies got new prep moves and they didn't have anything suitable. And that makes sense. I mean like... Yeah, because it's like, if you wanted like dumb enemies to like not do anything too productive during the prep round, I guess it would have been like less RNG if they actually had a prep round skill that just doesn't do much, right? In that sense. Rather than having like none at all. And just it being like RNG what they do. 68? Oh, 69. That's a question I ask myself every day when I see the team name in Blue Archive. Force Scout and Cruise for more on the post hits, like this. Yeah, I forgot I could just do that as well. Like me trying to use the anti-current to hit as much as I'm trying to probably isn't the best way to play her. Oh yes, 3. Also, I just realized I forgot to give the occultist like actual gear, so he's just going into this naked. Yeah, 3. It's great, isn't it? Really the best of heals. I hardly knew thee. This is net positive. True. At least there wasn't a bleed on that. Yeah, this is why having the cauldron would be nice, cause like having the cauldron would at least give him a minimum value. But you know, I could do with that stability right now of having at least a net. Like 3 is literally the bare minimum I could have gotten with the cauldron. 1. Okay. What was that about 0 with bleed? I think we're slowly getting there. Bit by bit, we're getting towards that 0 with bleed. But I don't want it. I'm not even asking for it. No. Well, not now. It's actually more than 5. He just doesn't want to give it to the Crusader, doesn't he? It's like he's just like, what? You want to give me to give it to that religious fuck? How about no? I heal myself. And my pagan brothers. I think I swapped the occultist out with a different occultist and then it just happened like that. Something happened. Wait, what? How? Step Cauldron is my favorite thing. Yeah, Step Cauldron is great. Like 10 out of 10. Like the oh. Okay, that was scary. But yeah, like Step Cauldron is actually great. Like given the chance, like I would bring the Step Cauldron to every single battle as well, cause like it's a very good way to just like prevent yourself from getting fucked, you know? Like basically the worst possible scenario, the darkest timeline will never happen. That crit laugh. Even she has a crit laugh now. Yeah, clearly she knows who to target, who best to target. Like, what? The Jester in the back? Clearly she's just dying. Like, everyone hits the Jester. Did you see how much the Occultist healed him for? Everyone hits the Jester for some reason. What? 4. No, that's a 4th time. So that makes 4, by the way. I don't know, I would say that's a bit dodgy, if you know what I mean. Oh, I got another torch. Yeah, at least he dodged it. I think he dodged like 2 of the Iron Falcons, didn't he? Or 3 of them. What happens if I... Oh? Wait, what did that do? Wait, what did that do? I feel like nothing changed. Use food. Ah, okay. Wait, food works? Ah, I should have tried food, huh? It's supposed to be a scout. Well, what's my scout? Wait, where is my scout? Bruh. 8 interactions. Yeah, I could try food. Like food was probably one of the things that I usually never think of using for an interaction. Yeah, I could try that. The vendor. I have the thing, right? It's this thing. We go back to the vendor. Now is probably the best time to do it, right? I'm gonna hit 2 food checks for that vendor. Wait, am I really gonna hit? Oh yeah, I'm gonna like backtrack and get hit another one, right? Well, at least we get a minor antique. Yes, this is like the one not so good consolation I get for this. I guess we get this as well. There we go. At least we got a bit of stress heal as well. I can console myself a little more. Just get that little bit of copium to deal with the fact that this might not have been the best backtrack to have done. Using torch to summon their ghost or shovel. Oh, you know what? If something like that was actually possible, it would be quite cool, to be honest.
More than our enemies will attempt to impede us.
Well, although, yeah, I don't know about that, Chief. Can you imagine if you actually got a battle with like ghosts as a result of doing that? Maybe at night, you know, if that thing actually had a separate interaction at night that did that, maybe. Although that feels like a horrible interaction, but hey, someone might enjoy it. I just realized though, why does the shovel not have anything with this at all? Like everything else like should have at least a question mark, right? Why does the shovel have nothing? Was that why? Oh no. 6? 6? For 2 turns? Hello? Bruh. Oi. What the fuck was that? Okay? You sure? Sure, why not? Is that why the thing had no icon? Am I supposed to just assume that no icon means danger now? Danger, danger. I should probably camp here.
Alone we will die. Together we will rise.
Yeah, I didn't bring Venom because I didn't think I would need Venom. I brought one. I used it because the first battle was the snakes, remember? Like, I brought one, just one, and it got used up at the snake battle. If it doesn't have question means you already had the interaction. Yeah, but like seeing no icon just confused me because I was like, a part of my brain was wondering why there wasn't any icon at all. Self only, reduce torchlight by 100 plus 15 stress. Removes mortality debuffs. Wait. But there's no torchlight to reduce. So it's like, sure? Sure. Not sure why the icon is missing. Yeah, that one was a bit weird. Like, my brain just did not process like why there was no icon at all. I mean, that icon looks like it should already be in the game, right? Like, unless the game actually never had an icon for like getting bled or blighted by a Curio interaction? That's a good question. I don't know if she has one that gives melee buff. Nope. Sadly, no. I guess we need someone else to give her a melee buff, but no one in my party has the melee buff skill now. So we'll just give her this. And give it to him as well. Yeah, apparently she doesn't. Produce Trinket would be good. Oh yeah. Ah, I should have. I actually need to get it, is the problem. Yeah, I'll go and get the chem skills at another time.
Be more
Oh yes,
careful.
more blight. You know, I was hoping that like maybe I wouldn't need like anti-venoms, even though like, you know, this place is like this. Cause like it's in the morning, you know, you probably won't meet that many snakes in the morning, right? You know, this is like first battle snakes. Then I get poisoned by like cactus. Then now I get poisoned by another snake ambush. They're just taking half HP. Yeah, I know, right? It's great. Don't you just love the suffering? I do. Any relics you have. Would this count as a relic? How about this? Would you like this? Nope. Yeah. Oh, okay, this was actually worth it. Look at that 1.2k. It's just cash money. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, clearly she just pocketed him for it. Like that one looked a bit sus if I had to say. Yeah, this is probably the battle I would hate the most. Like you know, like the thick big plot cannon lady. Annoying. The what was it called? The one that like loots a body and stealths. Also annoying. Like there's a lot of annoying enemies here, but I think the one I hate the most is probably the hyenas. Like this is probably the setup I dread the most. Just because their RNG on their head is a bit too spicy for my taste. I don't know. Like it just feels like they do way too much damage at times, especially when they crit. It'll be fine. He has like how much more protect did this give him? It's only 7%. Ah, okay, that may not have been the best idea then. That may not have been the best idea. I would have thought that like maybe he might have enough protect to survive this, but well, I mean he has 39% protect. Maybe. Although the bleed is not gonna be any. The bleed ain't gonna be fun, that's for sure. 12. 12 bleed, yeah, of course, why not? Why not? We're gonna give him more bleed with this. Did we actually bleed him? Oh, okay, didn't. Woo. She using anti. Maybe, but I'm a bit too scared to like let them live long enough for her to hit them. $14.27. This might. Oh. Like I don't know. I kind of worry about letting them live for too long. Cause like this is a bit scary. Step can reach 3rd rank. Well, that shouldn't be too bad if that's the case. Although I guess I'll just heal him as much as possible. At least now this guy's in the 2nd rank, so it's all good. Oh, I got it. I got it. We'll do this. This one. Right. Oh, but I can loot the body. Should I treat this? I feel like being really greedy about 14 to 23. What the fuck? She's doing 4. Her damage has doubled. Like, I mean, yeah. Holy shit. Yeah, it's great. She's actually gonna be a DPS now. Although I'm feeling very greedy, I feel like just looting the body. Yeah, she has damage on par with the Crusader right now. It's very spicy. Okay, I'll be a bit greedy with this. We'll see how it goes. Ooh. There we go. There we go. Easy. But yeah, I don't know. I really do not like the hyenas in general. Like if I had to like name one enemy I dislike the most, it's probably the hyenas. Not like any of the thick ladies, because clearly they are very, very nice ladies. It's just the hyenas. The fact that they can even call in more hyenas is just like a big no-no for me. More damage. Yeah. They do so... But I feel like... Is it more... Ember does more damage? I think it's just having it gives damage, right? It doesn't scale up more. Yeah, it's 50%, 100% armor piercing. Reconsider. Okay. Let's not touch it then. Bandage? Oh. Honing oil plus cauldron. Oh.
We must be more vigilant.
You okay, Chief? He's fine. Honing oil plus cauldron. Yeah, you're gonna have a very razor sharp drink after that. Is that how you make monster? If you think about it, that might just be how it works, huh? It hones your senses. Turns you into a great fighter. This guy marks. This guy does more damage to mark, right? I feel like... I don't remember if that was the case, but... Uh-oh. Wait, that fucking Steel Falcon. Wait, you know what? I just realized maybe I should swap their places. Right? I swap the places of these two and just get her to guard so that the Steel Falcon heads will go to him instead. That might actually be a better way to do it, huh? Come to think of it. Ah, fuck. Also not fair. That move? I don't like that. Like, I think Arsenal Flurry is probably my... Like she is probably my like second hated most enemy after the hyenas. Just because of the Arsenal Flurry. Like, I don't want that. 3 battles? Wait, 3 battles? Huh? Okay. Five. It's 1 battle plus 1 battle plus 3 turns made. Ah yes, of course. Yeah, the game is very good at math, clearly. It just overrides the turns. It's great. You can tell that this game is clearly very good at math. Math from a friend. Clearly the most skilled. Yeah. It's just superior strats, clearly. Superior math strats, clearly. Wait, they shouldn't be able to like... Oh yeah, they really can't do anything now. Oh, this is great. They're just stuck in the front. We're doing last updates for the new update. One thing that's so dumb. Oh, what? Oh, what? It's definitely gonna kill regardless. Let's just do this. It was crashing for some reason. Huh. What, did something fuck up the code? Trinket Rarity referred to rarity that was defined after it. What? Wait, the game actually would do that? Like, I'm surprised that that's actually enough to instantaneously crash the game. Yeah, 0 heal. It's great, isn't it? Like, this is peak occultist gameplay right here. But yeah, I'm surprised that would actually instantaneously. Alright, yeah, that would happen, huh? This so much shit, it makes game crash. Yeah, I can. If even that can make the game crash, I'm willing to believe so. Yeah, like holy shit. Like that feels like, even if it does crash the game, that feels like something that should happen like after the game has already, you know, reached the point where it would have to use the rarities rather than just crashing on launch. Is it enough? Ah, it's swine. You can literally crash the game now by making your name. Wait, didn't that work before? Wait, that's actually gonna crash the game now? Wait, is that actually gonna affect the previous save? Did we not add a C that time? Oh wait, the ending. I don't know why, for a second I thought we actually added the slash as well. Oh, okay. Then we're good then. Yeah, right, we didn't add the end line for it. This game is just all ready to crash as soon as anything happens, isn't it? Uh-oh. Fuck, he can't actually hit either. 8-5. Uh-oh. I guess we just do this.
An adequate performance for
Actually, no, maybe I should have just let her turn pass and just tried to heal her one more time instead. That might have been the smarter thing to do, but whoops. How many more battles are there? We can skip one room, so we at least need to like get through the next 2 rooms, but things aren't looking up right now. It might be an F. Let's just see. Let's see. Oh, fuck, I don't have any more like bandages. Do I just... No, we'll clear the thing first. We'll see if we can clear the thing first, and I'll decide if we want to go back to interact with this. Because I think it actually has a chance to give a damage debuff, which I don't think we want to get on the Antiquarian right now. Since like she actually needs to do damage for once. Okay, I use her to do this. That reduces the need for her to be healed. Heal him. Okay. Okay. He really does have a thing out for the Jester, doesn't he? Like he really does. Just like no one likes the Jester. Like that might actually be a thing at this point. Like I'm not. There is no doubt in my mind that there's something going on between them to collude against the Jester. By the way, with regards to the thing about streaming the newest patch though, do you guys have a preference for when I stream it? Because like, maybe they broke up. Ah yes, clearly the DD2 like relationship system is in this game as well. Maybe soon. Everybody's just like, oh, you silly jester. No one likes you. What are you talking about? But yeah, cause like, I think... Uh-oh. But yeah, like, cause like, I think next weekend at least, I might not be streaming on the weekend itself, cause like, I realized like... I think I might as well just explain it now, I guess. Like, so I realized that the company I'm working in, traditional as they may be, them being traditional comes with one benefit, which is that next week I kind of get a holiday from Thursday to the following week's Tuesday instead, which a lot of modern Japanese companies have slowly stopped doing. So on the plus side, it means I can stream more, but on the downside, next weekend is Comic Cat, so I will probably be missing on the weekend, so I was planning to stream on the weekdays instead, but like, you guys have a preference for that? When I stream the new patch at least. Because I mean, like, Saturdays is still free for me, it's just that I want to take day off to like... take the day off to prepare for the next day, because like, odds are I'm probably gonna need to leave the house really very early. But yeah, well, sure then. I'll just do it whenever. Alright, waifu? More like I'm going to an anime event to look for more 2D waifus. Because basically, like, twice every year, Japan has this extremely big convention called Comic Cat, or Comic Market basically, where basically like 90% of all the doujins in the world, they are initially sold there at very low prices by the actual artists themselves. So, after 3 years of pandemic, they're finally doing this event again. So it just happens to be next weekend, so I might go for one day. Because like, paid entry and the tickets are selling out like fucking the was it the 3070 when it first released? So I got my ticket only for one of the 2 days. But I don't know how bad it's gonna be. Because like, for context, in the past when I used to go for Comic Cat before the pandemic hit, it used to be a case of like, I would go, take the first train, be there at 4:30 in the morning to camp until 10 AM. And even when I go at 4:30, the train is full. There's gonna be a lot of people there. Yes, it's why we might just get another cluster, who knows. Although the last time they held it, there wasn't a cluster, so we can only hope there won't be one. Hopefully it doesn't spread, yeah. I mean, they did a good job, like last winter, in preventing the spread, but I don't know if they're gonna be able to do that good a job again, because like, if there's one thing I know about the organizing the organizing group of this event, is just that they are really corrupted and they're really bad at doing their job. So there's a very real possibility that something might go wrong. I might just get COVID and die, but who knows? Should ditch key for Venom? Maybe. Yeah, I should have. Because like, it really does feel like the key doesn't have as much value here. Well, it's fine, we're done. I'll just take this and go back. We didn't conquer the war yet. No, but you see, if I die, I might get to conquer the world in real life, right? You know, did they ever mention how he ended up in that war? They didn't, right? For all you know, he could have died in a very certain pandemic and just have been reborn in another world. Although with my RNG, I wouldn't be surprised if I just ended up in another world as a vending machine or something instead. Yeah, I'm gonna isekai and end up turning into a vending machine or something. You know, cause like, clearly I don't have the RNG to end up as a hero in another world, so well, I guess I can just look forward to ending up as like inanimate object A. What other funny ones were there? There's a guy who turned into a sword. There's a guy who turned into a an onsen, right? A hot spring. There's a guy who turned into a hot spring. There was the guy who turned into a vending machine. You can be born as Rogue Warrior B and die in MC's tutorial mission. Hey, you know what? That might actually make a good like light novel title. I died and got reborn as the side character in another guy's story. Yeah, let's just go back. It's like it's so much stress damage we're gonna take otherwise. See, money! No, for a short mission, that was actually pretty good, I have to say. Did it crash? It did crash. Bruh. Uh-oh. Is the game actually gonna open? Ruin
has come to our family.
Oh no.
You remember our venerable house? Opulent and imperial.
Yeah, and I need to reopen
from its stoic perch above the moor.
the capture as well again.
I lived all my years in that ancient
How do I do this again? Window. Would game capture work?
By decadence and luxury.
Do I have any other games open? Do I have anything open that might be incriminating? I don't think so. Let me close my window explorer.
Tales suggested the mansion itself was a gateway to
Timer,
some fabulous
Steam.
and
That should be fine.
unnameable power.
I guess I need to... Like Darkest Dungeon has just turned into a black box on the side of my screen as well. Yeah, crash note would be nice, so at least it could fix the game, but there isn't anything. No, we can sound for tomorrow. Like maybe it's just the thing I'm doing something wrong.
Soaked crags beneath the lowest foundations. We unearthed that damnable portal of antediluvian evil.
Like it could just be that I'm doing something wrong in terms of how I'm setting up the capture.
Unsettled the ancient earth. But we were in a realm.
I mean, it probably is like an actual skill issue now, because like I need to figure out how best to do this, because like
laughing and wailing through those blackened arcades of antiquity.
it's a bit.
Until consciousness
Can I
failed
screenshot
me.
like settings for capture? Yeah, sure.
You remember our venerable house.
Although I just set it up separately this time, so I don't know if anything would like.
It is a festering abomination. I beg you, return home, claim your birthright.
Although it might just be because I usually open the game with
shadows of the darkest dungeon.
Yeah, sure. I'll just send it to you if you want. Discord should be fine, right? But yeah, I don't know. It could just be a case of like... By virtue of the fact that usually I use like the window capture instead of game capture for Darkest Dungeon, but maybe using window capture is actually fucking it up. No, not window mode, but basically when you choose to capture like an instance of anything on OBS, you can use either a game capture or window capture, or you can use a display capture basically, where display capture it just captures the entire screen, then window captures any window. It does not have to be a game or an application specifically. Then you have game capture as well, which some games don't work with a game capture, and you have to use a window capture with it as well instead. Like AU Sankey, I just run the game with a window capture instead of a game capture instead, and it works fine. But like something about Darkest Dungeon just does not seem to want to work with a window capture, I think. Yeah, I'm using game capture now instead. I guess GC might be better, yeah, I don't know. I just like default using window instead now. Because more games work on window than... More old games rather work on window than games. Like some games just refuse to run on game capture, so I just like default to the other first, but it might be the reverse. Like DD might actually be having problems with window, so I'll run it with game capture now and see if it makes a difference. Yeah, I was using window capture for DD as well all this while. I don't know why it started fucking up. I'll recapture my settings for window capture another time. I'll send it to you. If I get a feeling if I like open window capture now, it's just gonna pick a random window and something else is gonna pop up on screen. So in order to avoid that, I'll send it after the stream. TOF is almost out. Yeah, TOF is almost out. I saw. I have another friend who's also very hyped to play it. I'm a bit apprehensive, but I do hope that the game actually turns out good. You know, I can already hear the Genshin fanboys and fangirls calling the game a clone. Even though, like, you know, they were being called the same thing by Breath of the Wild fans just a while ago. But let's, I don't wanna get involved in any of that. Use pit instead bar. I mean, yeah, but if I cancel the activity, I don't get refunded, so that's fine. That's fine. Oh, I wanna deal with it. This guy can't go to the anything else, so just put him here. Does he have bad gambler? No, he just has gambler. That's fine. I mean, I could stream on the weekend, maybe just Saturday, but Sunday I won't be alive enough to do it. And Saturday I would preferably want to like prepare. Thursday and Friday. Then the week after is probably like Monday, Tuesday, and Saturday, Sunday. Cause like I kind of have IRL Comic Cat stream. You know, I actually did consider doing that. The only problem is, if I bring the camera into the hall, right? I have a very strong feeling that like anything I capture will probably get me banned. Like if you thought like accidentally seeing Booba on like AU Senki was bad, it's like wait till you see Comic Cat where it's like literally just a banner someone will put up with just like tits in it or something. Some things, more like 90% of things would probably be not TOS friendly because like the ban like I'm down with something like alright, have a good rest, CryptX. And thanks for dropping by. You know, good luck with the update as well. Have good dreams of the sounds of Black Reliquary in your nightmares. Or dreams, whichever it ends up being. Right. Wait, what's I gonna do again? I feel like I was prepping for the matron. Right, the matron. Would the matron have shuffle? The matron might have shuffle, but at the same time, I kind of want to bring the arbalist. We'll bring the arbalist just in case. Like the arbalist and night dungeon in night desert is just too good to want to pass up on, so I'll just bring the arbalist. Although I think I need more money, don't I? I feel like I'll need more money. What's up? Max people out first. Yeah, I'll slowly max out some of them one by one. And then we'll get there. Which move for Arba? Wanna give you speed. This one? Blind fire? Almost never. Like, speed is nice, but like the fact that the shot is random just makes me feel like never using it most of the time. So I've never actually reached a situation where I've used it before, at least. Like, it might be good, it's just that I could never find a situation where I would want to use it. Long. This is so long, this is short. Is it? No, it is still random, right? Blind fire. Yeah, it's random target range, just that it bypasses stealth now. Oh yeah, the first line is still random target ranged. I mean, bypass stealth does make it better. Yeah, you might have a point. Cause like it means that technically you can use it on the edge case that like there's no enemy left other than the stealth one. You could use this. The only reason why I wouldn't use it is because I would just use this instead. A bomb. There is one. Just one. The one that I mentioned before. That I almost never use. Like, bombs are fine. I just can't find a situation where I would want to bring an abomination is the problem. I don't know, usually I would just end up wanting to bring something else instead of the abomination. So I never really like got around to using one. But maybe we might be able to find a situation where I would want to use one at some point. Plus 20% damage Ember residue in inventory. Oh wait, before I do that, I should do this as well. Where is him? I need to make sure he's doing something or he's gonna like drive himself fucking insane. I don't know, because like, even in the base game, I could never find a situation where I would want to use the abomination. Like just something about it. I don't know. Wait, doesn't he already mark himself? I don't understand. Plus 20% stress healing receive prodigious. Stress you? This? Yeah, that's the thing though, it's like it feels like the abomination's like transform is supposed to be like an important part of his mechanics, but like yeah. My brain took a little bit to like process it, but yeah, like yeah, I get that this is pretty good, and like most people use him for these 3 skills more so than for the transformation. Like they always say that like transforming and using this is like a panic button. But yeah, I don't know. Like it feels like in most situations where I could want to bring him, I'll probably want to bring someone else instead. Which is why I personally never used him. Like clearly there is probably a better way to use him, it's just that I'm probably just not understanding it right. What's the boots? I'll give him the boots. Look at that, -5 speed. It's a true slow boy. -5 egg. Maybe this for the chance to mark. Although -5 accuracy feels bad, like this just feels bad. Do I want to really do this? Give him this and the cauldron. We'll give him something that buffs accuracy. Yeah, like you said, it's like the transformation just being situational. It's like it's like what a lot of people tell me as well about using him, but it's just that like my brain just doesn't know how best to like take advantage of that knowledge. This is mystical. I need something that just overall ups accuracy. How do level trinkets work again? Level trinkets? You mean the EXP ones? Or do you mean a different one? I think it was just 50% up, right? Like, I don't remember where it is, but it's just like plus 50% and minus 50% XP. Yeah, you just equip it and it just gives plus 50 or minus 50, right? I think. I could be wrong, but yeah. On top? Not you don't mean this one? On top. The other one. Perfumer ones? This? Oh, you meant this! You need to like bring it to the perfumer to get it upgraded. The only problem is finding the perfumer in the first place, I suppose. Like, that one feels like it's supposed to be very good if we can somehow like get it upgraded. The only problem I have is actually getting it upgraded in the first place. X is nice. X? What X? Or is that a different perfumer like trinket that I just do not have yet? Because I only have this one now, which is the hood. Oh wait, so there's multiple? A perfumer trinket from Catacombs. Oh, there's one for Catacombs as well. Well, I guess my RNG is just too horrible then. Or I just have not seen it yet.
Armored footsteps rattle in the distance. Silence them.
Each region has its own trinkets. Ah. Yeah, if that's the case, I guess I just really have not seen it yet, that's all. Produce camping skill. Yeah, but it's fine. We'll just pretend that it doesn't exist. Right. It might be painful, but we just gotta pretend it doesn't exist. And that makes it less painful. Clearly. Bruh. They just got rid of my mark. Twice. They did it twice. Just to like flex on the fact that I actually like marked him. Bruh. Now that feels bad. Okay, oh wait, no, he's no longer guarded now. I wonder how hard it will actually be for me to get the trinket for this area though. Do I really need to just like spam scout? Because it feels like the only way for me to really find a secret room is if I spam scout, right? Well, technically I really do just have to like get a shit ton of scout and just keep scouting and hoping that it appears, right? Else I'll never be able to get it.
Floor yours.
And else it would be actually very hard and unstable to try to upgrade it as well, wouldn't it? Yeah, that's why. It feels like it's kind of RNG, which like, in terms of acquiring it, it doesn't feel as bad. But like, in terms of trying to upgrade it, it feels like I would have to constantly bring it around, you know, in order to like upgrade it, which in and of itself feels a bit like a pain. 8 to 14, 8 to 14, bleed for 7. Ah yes, of course, 1 damage. Of course. Of course. This pretend doesn't exist. Yeah, clearly, you just have to like... It's like a gacha, right? You just have to pretend the gacha doesn't exist and you won't feel like salted by it. Because really, it's like upgrading it feels like the hard part. Because basically, at like tier 1, I mean, yeah, if you get it early enough, I guess it's fine. Because like, if you get it early enough, technically you could still like find use in it. You can bring it around, and then maybe while you're there on you would just like by RNG you would meet the thing that upgrades it. Then you know everybody happy, yay! But like at this point, it just feels like I could bring it, but I could just bring better stuff along, couldn't I? Which just like kind of disincentivizes me from bringing it. Hit him! Oh, we got it twice.
Wars consist of a
See
great
PvP for other players in circles. But why? You're just gonna see me get wrecked. Like clearly I have no idea what I'm doing. What do I give him? Torch? Doesn't matter what I give him, right? It's like I don't really need to care what he gives me as long as he gives me an antique, right? Well, I mean, I guess, but you know, yeah. Well, that's the thing. I don't even know the logistics of how the PvP works in this game. Like something tells me it wouldn't be very well balanced. And on top of that, I don't understand like how the whole like getting like resources for it is gonna work. I should have brought honing oil. Like he mentioned before. Fuck. It's just kind of stale. Huh. I mean, I do technically have it. We could try it, right? Although I don't know how it's gonna work. It didn't get any updates. Yeah, I'm not surprised it didn't. Like, it doesn't feel like the kind of thing they would put enough effort to like properly maintain. You know, clearly they did not intend for the PvP for this game to end up in Evo or something. Although I'm just curious how it works because they added so many achievements for PvP as well that it's like it kind of got me curious as to like how much effort did they actually put into it, you know? Because even if they didn't put in any effort to upgrade it, update it, they did in the end put in a lot of effort to like, you know, set it up at the very least. So I was kind of curious as to like how it works. Like, do I use my current playthrough's characters? Or do I get like fresh characters? Does my characters dying there affect my actual playthrough? Like, what are the logistics of this? I don't understand. Bro, they're really very good at getting rid of marks here, aren't they? God damn it. Speed target mark 80%. Oh. fucking this. Somehow it feels like bringing the Judicator might not have been the best of ideas. Well, at least this enemy actually like respects the prep round though. What was the fried rice with Karage last time? Very mediocre. I just went to a place called Origin Bento, and I bought like the fried rice and Karage there. But like, the thing is like it's kind of hard to find good like fried rice with Karage in general, cause like it's a very rare combination, so I just went there to get it. But the problem with Origin is that Origin Bento is like it's like the Japanese equivalent of McDonald's for bentos. You know, you go there, there's just a shit ton of pre-prep bentos, and you just like take some and you just buy it like fast food. You go in the store, 5 minutes, you're done. You know, that kind of place. But like, yeah, it's just very mediocre. I make your own. If only it was that easy to make. Like, Karage is okay, I guess. I tried making it once before. Karage is not too bad. If I had to say something was difficult to prepare, I would say like the fried rice to make it good. Now that would be the hard part. Like good fried rice is a tough. Karage, yeah, I can't compete with like external Karage, but even then it's like I could manage with that one. I don't have a wok at home. Buy frozen food, fried rice, and a Karage. You see, if I'm gonna buy frozen food for it, I could just like go to Origin Bento and put. You see, that's the thing. At that point, I think Origin Bento would probably be doing a better job. I think it was like, if I buy it frozen, I think maybe like Origin Bento is like, I think it was like 500 yen for a combination of both, which is like, it's okay, I guess. It's more expensive than the food I get at work, that's for sure. But at this point, it's like everything is just more expensive than getting the free food from work. Frozen food in Japan is good. Yeah, it's good. I don't get as much of a chance to eat it though, because like usually I would just like buy a bento or something instead. Because like a lot of bento places do very good Karage, so I usually just go there instead. Would the archaeology kit work on this? It feels like it should, right? I'm surprised I haven't used it on it before, if anything. Huh.
I am sure the previous owner will not mind.
It worked. What do you know? Maybe not the anti-venom. I'm surprised I have not done that interaction as up to this point. Like, that feels like the kind of interaction that would have been so common sense I would have done it before, but apparently not. Like, a part of my brain did not process that something like that would have been a good idea to do. Clearly. Yeah, usually I will use the shovel, but like, I'm surprised I have never, like, even once after this many streams of this game, done that before. Why not use it on him? He's gonna mark himself anyway, god damn it. Oh, the Judicator really looks so cool though. Like, I kinda regret not using the Judicator more than I have till now. Like, he looks like he's skill kit would be quite interesting as well, but I don't know, just something about it that resulted in me not using him till now. Mark him. Using other mod run. Yeah, but he kind of plays differently in that one. That's why I like. It's like I could, but he's gonna work differently, and I don't know. I guess I could. Yeah, I could. But isn't he quite OP in the other one? I mean, I could give it a try. Even if he plays differently, it would be interesting to see as well. (24 to 38).
Spectacular.
Yeah, because he feels like he's like the... In Black Reliquary at least, he feels like the postal character to like test out the new effects that they added, because he does both Ember Blight and Expiated. Which is why it feels like in a normal run he would play very differently, but I could give it a try. Speaking of which, I should swap over sometime today, just to like see if I can finish the red boss. You know, we got fucked by the that guy once, and I feel like getting my revenge at some point. Well, today is as good a day as any. Oh, I still have a camp. I do have a camp. It's time to redeem it. Yeah, it's time to get my revenge on him. That fucking wank. Ah, but speaking of wank, that reminds me, like, Call of Duty, not Call of Duty, Company of Heroes 3 is coming out as well. RDR2? RDR? Red Dead Redemption 2. Ah, yeah, it's good. Like, my brain did not process the acronym, but yeah, that's good. Let's give it a go. Like, you know, I don't have any bad things to say about it. It's like, yeah, it's not the perfect game, but it's good. I mean, like, if you like GTA, and you want a Wild West GTA where you are kind of like, it's kind of the good guy, then this is the game for you. Like, yeah, I don't know, there's not much else I have to say about it. It's just like, yeah, it's good. You know, Rockstar may not be the company they used to be, but they're still pretty good. No Aliens in the West. Well, you could get a mod with Aliens in the West, clearly. You know. When there's a will, there's a way, I suppose. But yeah, I mean, it is okay. It's a pretty good game. I guess it just depends, like, on what you want out of the game. But I would say that, yeah, you know, back when Rockstar wasn't making garbage, they did make Red Dead 2, and Red Dead 2 is pretty good. I would not encourage playing the online game though. Don't play the online Red Dead game. Like that one is just garbage. I mean, no, that's not a nice way to put it. It was a good game, but they pretty much have stopped supporting it, so it's in a bit of a weird position now, where like the people who play it really love it, and props to them. It is a fun game, but like the only problem is that it's no longer being supported because like Rockstar realized that just putting all of their budget into GTA Online is more profitable for them. 80%. Wait, can I actually get her stress received to 0? 100%. Like, oh, it's 95. Oh, it's so close. You don't play games and same, you buy it separately. Well, I mean, you don't have to play the first Red Dead. I don't to enjoy the second one at least. Though yeah, having a lot of games to finish is always a tough one. Like, especially when there's like so many good games to keep going back to as well. I mean, if you're interested in RTS games, they also announced that like they finally announced like the release of Company of Heroes 3, which is nice. Langrisa is great. Like, Fuga looks fun and the story is dark, but I don't know enough about the game to recommend it. But Langrisa is great. Like, if you play the original 2 games, the soundtrack is also quite a banger, I have to say. Stone Shard. Stone Shard? Oh, that one. Okay. Stone Shard is pretty good as well, yeah. Although, yeah, I don't know. Between all of those, I guess it might just be me being like the kind of person who really likes just strategy and turn-based games more, but like Langrisa is good. Metro, the first few are good. I don't know about the recent ones. Like, I only played the first 3 Metro games, I think. First 3? Game 3, which was 3? I remember playing Exodus. Yeah, the first 3 are pretty good. I recommend it. Hard West 2, I saw the game, but I have not tried it yet. Yeah, there's a lot of very interesting titles this year. Like, I don't know, like surprisingly there was a lot of interesting titles. Or rather, there were a lot of interesting titles that like didn't get a lot of marketing, which was the most surprising thing. Like TOF in comparison, also if you think about it, like Tower of Fantasy didn't have a lot of marketing going for it. Like when you compare it to like how much budget like the MiHoYo threw into Genshin's like marketing at the start, it's like TOF isn't putting that much money into it. Is the chain impact always blue? I don't remember if it was, or if it's just blue because of funny buffs, but maybe. Fuck, he's still got it. I guess I need to get rid of the grunt, but oh, that's annoying. Yeah, like TOF had very surprisingly little marketing. I would have expected they would spend a lot more on marketing in order to like compete, since they kind of have to deal with the fact that Genshin exists as well. It got a lot of attention, but it feels like it's a lot of very organic attention that it got. Like, I'm not seeing them like spending like fucking bucket loads of money on ads the way like Genshin does and has since it released. Although that might change, I don't know. We might see TOF spend more on marketing as time goes by, but like at the very least they didn't start off doing that a lot. Like all of the coverage I've seen for the game so far is really just like player made content about people talking about the game and like what the game has to offer, and not due to the fact that they are sponsored either. Maybe, but that's the thing, cause like maybe this is just something that's interesting for me, but like you put them and you put like Genshin side by side and you compare the launch, it's like MiHoYo put a lot of money into like ads, sponsoring YouTubers, Twitch bounties, things like that. Like they did a lot of things to get the traction, to like get it off the ground, but like I don't see like TOF doing a lot of that. But at the same time, even though they're not doing that a lot, they're actually it's kind of interesting how much attention they're getting. In a good way, of course. The only thing about the game that I'm a little bit worried about, and this is just a personal preference thing, of course, like, you know, most people probably would not mind what I'm about to say, like the systems themselves, but like, it's almost 3M. Yeah, I think it has exceeded 3M, which is around like the amount that Genshin got as well during its pre-reg. So suffice to say, it is on that level of hype, which is what was amazing to me. That like they got this level of hype even though they didn't put in as much into marketing, which means that people are actively looking at their game, you know, and like deciding that like this is something I would be interested in. Which, you know, it might be a small thing, but like it's interesting to me. As to which is better or worse, I can't be bothered to say. Like, though they're both just different in their own way. You know what? Let's go activate the cannon and see what happens. We have a torch. We can get more loot doing this, right? Clearly. As long as I don't die, which may be a challenge. Maybe. We shall see. Yeah, more loot. See, loot. Ooh. Blast it all. Haha. He made a pun. Okay, he can only hit Mark at the front two, so we hit this one. Oh yeah. DOF seems interesting. The only thing that, like I said before, I'm a bit worried about is the game's gacha system. I'm not a fan of the gacha system that they have. Like, in case you didn't see it, they basically have like 3 different gacha types. One of which is the equivalent of a Moonlight gacha in like something like Epic 7. If you use torch in cannon torches, is it still Levantin? I think it feels like it will depend, but I can't say for certain either. It feels like as long as if it can summon Kavrot, as long as it's below 50%, it should be able to either way. I think at least. Oh no. The fact that it doesn't actually buff like Finale if he misses is quite painful. Yeah, like, but yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't like the fact that they have a Moonlight gacha-ish system in TOF. Or the fact that, like, it's a very weird thing, like, you can grind fast. Yeah, no, you see, the thing is, we can grind faster, but the reason why we can grind faster is because the gacha that we see that you're grinding towards is not the true meta gacha. You have the gacha that you can grind towards where the thing that the meta stuff is like extremely low probability, and then you have a separate gacha which is like the Moonlight gacha from Epic 7 where like the super strong thing is at high probability in which we cannot grind towards as fast. And that was my main worry, like that second gacha, or third gacha I guess, which is very hard to grind towards, but where the very strong things are the most achievable from. Like, I guess it's fine. They have to find a way to earn money, because like, fair enough. If the characters in that gacha can be gotten from anywhere else as well, that's fine. Yeah, but like, you can expect that in the CBT that they will make things easier to do as well and achieve, because like, there's no point in the beta if people can't actually test the stuff that's meant to be in the beta, right? Like, if if people can't get the character, they can't test the character. So rates being lower, because you can't spend in a closed beta. So it's like you can't expect people to whale for the character, to test the character. So it's like rates might be changed, and that's my main worry. Like it may change, it may not be changed. Fair enough. Like we don't know until it releases. I'm just a bit worried, that's all. Like it could go either way. I don't know which way it'll go. It's just personal worry, like PTSD, you know, from other games. You know, it's kind of like how Counter-Side, if you played Counter-Side, it's like, when it first released, it felt great. You know, I had so much fun, and then like you just realize that, like, oh, I don't know, actually Counter-Side kind of like, it devolves into pay to win very, very hard at some point. Yeah, that's the thing. Honestly, the thing is, my expectations are already kind of high because like the what do you call it? Not the gacha, but like the character customization in the game is very nice. Like I really like its character customization. Right, like it reminds me a bit of like something like Phantasy Star, which personally that's the kind of game I rather play when it comes to an MMO, but like it looks better than Phantasy Star as well, so it's like I kind of want to hope this game turns out well. Well, I don't know. I mean, we can try the boss, right? Night in the dungeon, night in this desert. We try the boss, and then after that, whatever time is left, we do the other dungeon. We do the other mod. I don't know how much time we would even have left. Or I could just do the other mod now. No, you know what? Let's just do this. We'll finish this and then we'll hop to that one. Is it Phantasy Star Online? Yeah, Phantasy Star was the one with the very crazily high levels of customization that I was talking about. Yeah, no, I'm just thinking like, I have like 2 hours plus left. I'm just thinking of when I want to swap to the other mod. Yeah, it was SAO before SAO basically. Since if you look at when the game released, it's like, the original Phantasy Star is very old. I mean, with how old the game is, like, have you seen the date of release of Phantasy Star? It's like, what, 2012? It's a very old game. But it's actually pretty decent. Like, when I played it, it didn't feel that janky. Although the most recent one might be. I never tried playing the most recent one. Like, I don't know what's the new one called, but I don't like it. It felt a bit, like you said, janky. But when I say Phantasy Star, I mean like the first one. Or the second one. Like PSO and PSO2. Those were pretty good when they first came out. Oh, Genesis is the newest one, yeah. I just remember it had a very weird name, but I can't remember the name for the love of me. This work? Maybe, but there might be a possibility that he can't be reposted, right? Let's bring a different person. Do I want, or I could just not bring the, this. I don't want to bring this and get locked into the possibility that he just can't be reposted, because like, the previous boss couldn't be as well, so that is a possibility. Yeah, Genesis is the one on Steam. I think 2 should be on Steam as well, but I don't know if they're the same game or what. I didn't try Genesis. I just looked at the I looked at the graphics. It reminded me a lot of what was that game called? The funny meme one that everybody made fun of, the sci-fi one. What's it called again? It's been so long since that meme. Well, Mass Effect, like, it reminded me a lot of, the graphics of the game reminded me a lot of the most recent Mass Effect, which was kind of funny, but like, just no. So I never really played it. But the first two games are great. Like, the best part about the game, Mass Effect is good until the very last one. I think it was Andromeda. Andromeda got memed to shit. The first two Mass Effect are good. Then it just went downhill from there. When people say Mass Effect is good, they're typically talking about the first two games in the series, not the entire series, because it does go a bit downhill over time. Or it did go downhill over time, is what I mean. Hmm. Six dodge, 3 speed. Yeah, that's good. We'll give him... What do I give him? Maybe this. It feels bad giving him like trash tier, like trinkets, but it really does feel like I don't really have too much better to give him. Where's the trinket shop? Look, there really isn't much that I can give him that would help more. Right? Yeah. If I don't know if the legendary edition is any good, because I don't even know what that is. If the legendary edition is the first two games, then yes, it's still good, probably. Like, it's a compilation of the games in the trilogy 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, it's probably good. I mean, it's just the first 3 games but remastered, right? If so, it's probably good. Yeah, probably. Like, it's as good a way to get into the first 3 games as any, I suppose. Wait, oh, whoops. One companion plus 20% versus smart. 10 act versus smart. Parallel finesse, ambush, sharpen, trance. Or maybe I don't bring the highwayman, right? But no one else is gonna be there and not dance either, so this is fine. Is this the right stage? Yeah, okay, it is. I guess we'll just over-prepare for this stage, because I don't want to take the risk. What else do I need? The sensor? I don't remember what the sensor does, but we'll just bring a sensor. Why not? Yeah, this should be fine. Oh. No. Almost missed that. Why does it kind of remind you of Halo? I mean, they were from the same era. They're both sci-fi games. They're both games where the big bad is a species of like something that swarms the world. They have their similarities, although they are not really the same game either. Come to think of it, this would... I don't want to reduce her crit. There we go. Maybe this. What's this do? Plus 12 crit, minus 10 dodge. Sure.
This matron has forever walked down a road with no destination. She seeks the truth of a question with no answer.
It's like
Her
Outriders
path
are old
is
school.
traced
Yeah,
across the
I
land
mean,
by
yeah.
heaps of mangled and blood-red corpses. In her dying moments, she will understand.
Or rather, I would say the reverse, I guess. I would say, rather than saying
by
it's
the
like
gods.
Outriders but old school, it's like Outriders probably like took inspiration from that game. Because games like Halo, games like Mass Effect were like big enough to like influence the design of games for like, even up till now. I wouldn't be surprised. But yeah, it was an interesting game, more so because of the fact that it was one of those games that really gave you a lot of control over the plot of the game, I guess you could say. Like, you know, it's like playing Divinity, like, you know, they tell you like, yeah, there's a lot you could do to, oh, there's a lot of money. You know, like Divinity tells you like, yeah, you know, there's a lot you could do to influence the plot of the game. But arguably, I would say like, Mass Effect gives you more control over it, and it's kind of interesting how they tie up the story between the first and second game as well. Oh, this is messed up when people abuse bugs. Is it that easy to abuse bugs in that game? Yeah, Divinity is not really. I mean, I wouldn't really call it that much of an open world. It's like the game doesn't really. It gives you the illusion of an open world, but it doesn't really do a very good job of actually providing that open world, is my opinion of the game at least. Yeah, but I mean, like, with a game like that, there's bound to be bugs, but like, how much it affects the plot is another thing. Like, for all the bugs it had, the game itself was still entertaining, and the plot itself was a bit meh, is how I feel about it. Like, when you first play through it, it feels like you have a lot of control over the story, but like, when you go back to it, like, on a second or third playthrough, you realize that, like, it's actually quite a linear game. Like, the best part about the game is not so much like the story that they say the game has, it's just more of like dicking around with the different abilities. That's probably the most fun part of the game. Like just like dicking around with all the different like status effects. The fact that you could really abuse like the summons as well when the game first came out. Well, I mean, like, I was quite like, you know, guilty of that as well.
We must care for one another.
Like, they really changed that up. Like, when I played the game again recently, I was quite surprised because like they really nerfed summoning a lot in Divinity since back then. Like back then it was truly a lawless world where like you could just do fuck all with.
Spectacular.
Divinity and Baldur's Gate have the same devs, yeah. They are basically like trying to develop a Baldur's Gate game with the systems of Divinity. Which is quite interesting, I guess. I mean, the game, even now, Baldur's Gate is still in development, so yeah, you probably still see like updates for it since the game is still in the middle of development. Like at last I recall, they even mentioned that like the game is still like they haven't even gotten to the point where like they have like most of the game ready. I don't know if they would still do like updates for Divinity now. Maybe. I don't. New trinket? No new trinket. It's just to give him the heal by interacting with that thing with the cleansing salt. Like, I don't think they have updated like Divinity in years, have they? Like, the last I recall should have been really long ago that they last like interacted with it. Or this. No, it's the Man at Arms shield. I think we already have this. 10 act, 20 damage. 15 protect if religious. You're definitely not. I'm not you. Him. Ah, okay, he is. Okay, we then definitely want that. 15. Okay. Just a little more. Do I really want to? Since we can't actually get rid of his mortality, I think. Right? Like, I don't have the thing to get rid of his mortality debuff. We don't need Scout Chance, I think, because like the map is almost completely linear. Like, we already know that the matron is definitely there, so it's like it's fine. If it was a stage that like might have something that is random, we could consider it, but like for boss stages, it's like for SR. I mean, yeah, but I don't even have the thing, you see. The thing is, this is the thing with the secret room, right? If we get the secret room and it's a perfumer, what's gonna happen is I'm gonna have a third copy of the level 0 perfumer gear. Which is like, oh, what the fuck am I gonna do with that? So it's like, yeah, maybe we get one, but like, if we get the perfumer room, I'm just gonna feel worse, cause like, we basically get a room that I can't do anything with. There we go. Or rather, we just like get stuff to like prep the party more so we can get to the front of the boss as safely as possible. Monster energy boost the strength, yeah. Clearly the best energy drink, hashtag not sponsored. Clearly, who wouldn't want Monster? Not me, but still. You know, it's kind of like the cup noodle scene in FF15. Hashtag not sponsored. The fucking stress damage they do though. Yeah, great, innit? Like, the amount of damage I'm taking. Like, the stress damage alone is pretty sick. Like, this is one battle, by the way. They went from 0 to 50 in the, like, this is what, turn 2? Like their damage, the stress damage they do is no joke. Well, at least her crit is so high that we can maybe relieve some stress doing that, but... Uh-oh. -5 dodge. Healing when eating, food consumed -50%. This may not be so bad, okay. I guess we can live with the anorexia for now. As long as it does not evolve. So I say, but it's probably gonna evolve, so it's gonna be a problem at some point. This gets rid of both. Yeah. Look at that heal. It's fucking so based. Yeah, but this knight doesn't increase. Oh, it does increase stress receive, right? It's 15% as well. Quite a big amount, not gonna lie. Okay, good. She's just gonna do this now, right? She's not actually gonna do anything important. Yeah. She has more. She has the highest HP in the party, I think. Yeah, she does. Great, innit? Wait, it didn't die? Huh. Sure. I guess we just... Oh, 10. That's so good. Yeah, it's pretty good. We just like buy time doing this. We just buy as much time as we can. Look at that, see? This is why I wanted to bring the Arba at night. Like, it feels like the Arba really just answers most of the problems that like you would have at night in this map. Like, too much stress? Oh, flare. Enemy at stealth? Oh, flare. Like the flare just like solves almost all problems in this stage at once. It's great. Oh. She's missing a lot though now. Like, yeah, like normally it would be a bit meh. Like the stress heal is nice, but like the there exists that trade-off. Yeah, it's great. Like, especially in the night here, cause like it's a good stress heal. It gets rid of stealth, and like enemies here are stealthing so consistently that you kind of gain a lot just from being able to de-stealth them. Cause like this guy starts with 2 stealth, this guy starts with 2 stealth. And it's like, what? Oh yeah, they have stealth. Well, I have flare. You know, like, she just works very well here, to say the least. It's a very, very good stress heal, like, on top of being able to de-stealth and everything else. Yeah, it's a good thing like blue flare. Yeah, they have the nicer color flare. Like, I don't like this pink flare. I want their blue flare. Look at that, see? All stealth gone. Oh. Fuck. Oh, I guess I should have expected the damage, but still. But still. Holy shit. Oh. 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 Wait, yeah, okay, this is correct. We heal him and get rid of the bleed, right? Oh, look at the fucking... The amount of damage he does just from like riposting, it's great. Uh-oh. 32 by the way, like that shit is just fucked, like fucking 32. 32 from a single like shout. You know, what you need is them to shout thrice and now like hit fucking like max stress for everyone. Not fun. 50%. Well, I guess it's not too bad. We just need to recover our stress like this. There we go. Yeah, it's surprisingly very stable here. I don't... Uh-oh. No, that's not stable though. But yeah, flare is surprisingly very stable. It's kind of nice how much it reduces as well. Because 10 is a really big... 10 is really very big. Oh no. Well, there goes that idea. I feel like I brought too many torches though. Yeah, we can get rid of one set of torches, I suppose. Yeah. Then we use this on her and it should heal 20 stress as well. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this thing is very good if we actually have cleansing salt. Oh yeah, there's another battle already. Yeah, I want a blue fillet too. Like, it looks a lot cooler having a blue one. Get rid of the stealth. You know, although I have to say, the thing I like the most about the Arbalest like flare, right? It's just the fact that even it doesn't actually need to hit anything. It just misses every single person and it just heals you anyway. And it just removes their stealth. Like, I don't know if the skill is even supposed to be able to hit, since it almost never does anything even if it does hit. But it's very, very nice to have. Okay, get rid of this, then this. Like, these two are the biggest problems. Like with his 30 damage, it's kind of spicy. I don't like that, but yeah, the hyena doing shit like this is the exact reason why I don't like the hyena at all. Uh-oh. Fuck, who do I... No! Why is everyone missing? Oh. Okay, just hit this. 27 to 44. 25% crit. 19 to 31. I really don't like the hyena, like the amount of damage it does is like not fun at all. Like I would very much rather do that just to be rid of the hyena than to heal, cause like just no, I don't want to deal with it at all. Uh-oh. Oh, okay, that's not too bad. This is though. Everyone just keeps missing. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Crit. The RNG is just completely horrible right now, isn't it? Like, the RNG for this specific battle was just like, pain. Uh-oh. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that. Can they stop? Can I have my turn now? Oh wait, stop it! Oh, well that helps. Yeah, this is the problem with the night battle, I guess. It's not fun. Literally just getting chunked by the enemies here. How bad is the mortality debuff actually when you think about it? 2 speed, minus 5% damage, minus 2 accuracy. Bad, but hopefully not too bad, I guess. Fuck though, this might be a bit of a problem. I guess we're gonna want this. Although I think I have this, but even then it's probably worth more money. We'll get rid of the keys. The odds that we'll actually find something that had no sound. But yeah, the odds that we'll find anything that actually uses the key should be pretty low, I think. So let's just do this. On Q +4, yeah. You basically like almost you basically kill faster. The more you kill, the more damage you get, but the more stress you start to take as well. You can think of it as, in a sense, you're basically trading like stress for damage. But having higher stress technically isn't too bad a thing, I guess. Cause like, even if your stress goes up in this, it's like with the Crusader, you kind of heal from having high stress as well. Right, your heal gets stronger the higher your stress. Judicator like flag in a sense. Yeah, kinda. They kinda have some similarities here. Okay, we're gonna want to get rid of this guy first. As far as possible, huh? I can't hit him. Yeah, in a sense they are, kinda. Just that I guess the Flagellant is just more like, you know, they thrive more from being like close to death, whereas the Judicator is just like very I don't know, special effect centric. 56. How the fuck? Holy shit. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, I guess we're gonna want to get rid of this guy first and then slowly chunk down the rest. Like, even if they can recraft, they'll just recraft a weaker mook. So can Golem be here as well? I have no idea. Like, That is a question probably only Snorlaxo can answer. I hope not. I don't want to deal with the golem right here. It's actually gonna be hell to have to deal with. Oh, you're still there. Hey, what's up? Hello, hello. This is not going well at all, is it? Wait, that's an answer? Wait a minute. Uh-oh. That sounds like a bad thing. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no. No, no, no. Ah, that means I'm actually gonna have to deal with it appearing here, huh? Although I feel like I should just give up on the boss at this point. Ah, I see, I see. Yeah, I after swapping to OBS, I don't look at the chat room list, so it's like it's hard to tell sometimes. But yeah, it's like this battle. I feel like I should just give up trying to beat the boss at this point and just go back, because like with everyone this close to death, or rather with everyone having the death store debuff, it feels like it might be a bit problematic. Oh, they actually did stun. What do you know? I mean, is the debuff itself that big of a problem though? It doesn't feel like it is. 4 speed, 2 speed. Okay, okay. I mean, how do I? I mean, the Death's Door debuff in and of itself isn't too bad, right? Technically, like I could still maybe make things work. No! Okay, maybe not then. Oh, come on. Fucking BS. Oh, that was so BS. I mean, that wasn't even a misplay. It's just okay. Sure, even with 4 speed, they went faster. Like, why not? I feel like even with 4 speed, they went faster than my 10 speed Arbalest there. Man, okay. Whoa. That was a max, like, that was a maxed. Oh, that was actually a maxed Hellion as well. Okay. Okay, game, I go back now.
An adequate performance for
okay.
now. Keep it up.
Sure. Why not? We can use shovel on that, so I'll just do this, right? It's all stuff that I really would not need. Time to change mods? Maybe. Maybe it is. We'll take a break from this.
Be gentle.
And go die in the other one as well.
For study. These artifacts are precious.
Yep. I guess we go back. But before I go back, I guess, and before I swap, I guess I should just like rename one of them. Calm of God. Calm and off guard. I feel like I need to get rid of that.
My path leading here has been
Okay,
a hard one, friend. And I find it safe to say things will not get easier.
Off guardness, 4 speed, 5 dodge on prep. At the very least, we don't want the calmness minus 10 multiplier on prep run. Does this even matter? maybe. No, who was the third one? It was her. So we put her here. And before I swap mods, I should just like... What are you talking about? No, Snorlaxo is fine. Clearly. See, he's fine. Oh. See, nothing happened. It's fine. Look, Snorlaxo is fine. All is well. He just like went down a level somehow. Clearly. No, see, it's right here. Everything is fine. No, it's not like the house is burning down. Oh, fuck that fucking... It wasn't even a hard battle, it was just fucking RNG with the fucking accuracy and the fucking... Okay. Okay, that's enough complaining. I guess I should like settle some of the last minute logistics before I swap over. Like, Excalibur definitely has to be here, right? Otherwise it's just gonna like go fucking insane from just like being idle. Okay.